Racer Radio on AM 1170 The Answer is sponsored by Love Radio Network. This is Racer Radio on AM 1170 The Answer. If it's a car, motorcycle, boat, or anything else with an engine in San Diego, it's on Racer Radio. Now, here's your host, Dave Stahl.
All right, folks, welcome to Racer Radio, the only motorsports show in San Diego that dwells on drivers and kids and local racetracks.
Wow.
Dirt Dude should be calling in. If not, we'll get Brittany, because I know she's not doing anything.
Oh, no, she's not working on her
She's
car
looking at her new tires on her Mustang.
Yeah.
Right here on AM 1170.
The Answer.
This segment's brought to you by El Cajon Ford, where nobody, absolutely nobody, treats you better than El Cajon Ford. El Cajon Ford, family owned and operated, 1595 East Main Street. Deals all over the place. We're talking thousands of dollars off vehicles. And if you're looking for a used vehicle, hey, they can hook you up there as well. Plus, they have full service for every car on the market. That's right. Their quick lane service will take care of every vehicle in your garage. They support Barona Circle Track like nobody's business. I want to thank Paul Dyke, who races out of Barona, and for his support keeping this show on the line. And with that being said, we've got our superstar guy in the wings, Dirt Dude. How you doing, bud?
Doing good, man. How about yourself?
Yeah, living the dream.
Hey.
Trying to survive the heat.
Should have came to radio.
Yeah, I had stuff I had to do today outside.
No, you didn't. It was too hot. You have not left the house.
Well, because you had him all tied up last weekend, so he didn't really get a weekend.
He watched IndyCar. He watched Formula E. There's Lucas Oil. There's all kinds of motorsports on TV, right? Tell the truth.
I wish I could have got to enjoy any of it. You know, I'm still recovering from last night, and then I missed working last weekend. So I have my chores I had to do this weekend. You know.
Well, when you get my age, you don't have to do them if you don't want to. So how'd it go last night?
It was a great night. I mean, we had a lot to compete with. You know, so there was the Bulls only down the street from us in Lakeside, so they had the rodeo and a country concert. So we had about almost 60 cars and about almost 500 fans show up.
Yeah, it was a little light.
Yeah, it was a little light, and it was a little warm early. So then it cooled down, and Troy's really been working with this track, Troy Salazar.
Right.
And, he just kind of made decisions on when it's going to go the whole night. Just kept on trying to do watering, and brought him out. Tried something new. For the heat races, brought him out, and we only let him use the top half of the track.
Really?
So, I mean, he couldn't use the bottom. Like when they came out in wheel pack and hot lap session, they only rolled in the top. It's like a car and a half down from the K-rail, top K-rail. So
how'd that work out?
It works better because then you start rolling the top in before you start racing. So you're actually kind of racing. You're racing in the second groove before you even establish the first groove.
Gotcha.
It kind of worked good. I mean, I'm sure we're going to try that again and try and do, improve on that. And its problem is because it was just so hot, and try and keep moisture on the track. And we try and do what you can. But it was a good night of racing. Like I said, wish more people would have came up. But hopefully they'll start coming back up again. So in our just go to our junior drivers in the Mini Dwarf and the Masters. PJ Sexton got his third main event win. And the Sportsman Mini Dwarfs, Charlie Carty got another main event win. And Wyatt Bozanowski, he got his third main event win too. So the junior drivers actually did really good on the track. And then into our modifieds, Bill Miller from Yuma, Arizona, won the main event. He also won the Trophy Dash. But the problem was when they went to the final tech, he had problems with the ignition box. So got DQ'd because it was not reaching or was not maintaining the 3,000 BEV limiter. So malfunction in his MSD box took the win away from him. But he was, it is what it is. He's pretty happy with it. Not happy, but I mean, he was, he wasn't ranting and raving, screaming about it. But like, it's one of those things, parts break, and the thing you're checking for, if it's broken, when it breaks, you never know. So he said he's going to come back and try it again. Ended up getting Cole Dick ended up getting the main event win, and Matthew Hicks came in second. So we had a few drivers show up there for modifieds. Hadn't been there for a while. Into the pro and stock pony, DJ Dyke was in a stock pony and got a main event win last night. And Dennis Taylor got his 8th main event win in a pro pony. And the pure stocks, Jason Aldridge in the 4 got a main event win. That's his 3rd main event win. Big car. And he actually did a real good job. I mean, when I was talking the winner's circle, I'm like, dude, I don't think anyone had anything for you because they weren't really catching you. On the dwarf cars, the 11 Darren Brown got his 1st main event win, and he's running currently 2nd in points in Western States dwarf cars. So, I mean, also, running our track and running Western States, but maintaining that 2nd place in Western States is pretty good.
So he's the guy to beat.
He is actually, well, and if you go by points, John Isabella has 2 main event wins. John Isabella has 856 points as of right now, and Darren only has 470.
Oh.
But Western States, Darren Brown is, 2nd in points there out of Western States, the whole Western State. So that's how come his points are so low, because he's been traveling, and John Isabella hasn't been traveling. He's pretty much staying to our track. Another strong runner last night was the 91 Ryan O'Connor. He's 2nd in points. So as we start getting going down towards the end of the season, you're going to see these points battles start to really close up and see how close they start to get. And then into the Street Stocks, the last one last night, Dave Capella got his 3rd main event win and had a good battle between him and his little brother, his younger brother, the 14 Jake Triska, and 11 Dennis Taylor had a Street Stock out there last night too, so ran 2 different cars. It was a good night. Just, one of those things that's kind of tough to compete with everything in San Diego.
Yeah, well, good thing you weren't running next weekend.
Why?
Comic-Con.
Yeah, well, Paris is running that big modified, well, not a big modified race, but they're paying some pretty good dough to go up there and for the winter, so I'm sure they're going to give a good, nice draw for modified, because they weren't running last night. So we had a couple guys from Paris. Justin Dunn, normally, I think he's got a normal, like a street stock, and he just finished building his modified, and he came down, ran with us last night, and then we're off next weekend where they're doing the modified race up there, so gives our guys a good chance to go up there and try and win some of that money.
Sure. That's a great idea.
Yeah, you should go up.
I'm not worried about it, Comic-Con or anything like that. I'm going to Turlock. I'm going to go Friday and Saturday. I'm going to be doing Turlock, Monster Trucks at Turlock.
Oh, you're working.
Yeah, I'm going to go out of town for a 2-day show.
Sweet. That works. Get a little Turlock in you.
Yeah, I'll drive up there. Well, actually, I'm riding up with the guy who's taking a monster truck up there, so any monster truck.
Yeah. Well, that sounds like fun.
It should be pretty fun.
Yeah.
It should be pretty fun.
How far away is Turlock?
I want to think it's going to be about 6 to 7 hours.
I was going to say, it's quite a ways up.
Yeah, it's past Santa Barbara.
Well, plus you're in a truck, too. You're not going to be driving in a car, right?
Yeah, I'm taking a truck with a trailer.
Right. So it'll take you a bit of time.
So, yeah, if you want to get to know people, go on a road trip with them.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it, no doubt about it. Hey, how'd Brittany do last night?
What's that?
How'd Brittany do last night?
Brittany, I think she did pretty well. She had to fend off a couple big attacks that were trying to get around her. She was like, Kyle Dodd was one that was giving her a pretty good run for the money. Let's see, where is Brittany at? She finished 9th.
Oh, that's not bad.
Oh, no, wait. That's Pete. So she finished 10th.
Okay, that's still not bad.
Finished 10th, and then she had been battling with Kyle Dodd, and Pete Scully got around her on the last lap. So she was like, I had like 3 guys that were just all over. And she actually had some good in-car footage. Kyle Dodd kind of spun out right in front of her, and she's doing the evasive action, trying to get around him. So it was pretty good.
And what girl doesn't like 3 guys on their tail? I mean, come on.
The boys are chasing her around the track now.
She loved it. Chased by the boys.
And we actually had, I'm trying to remember who the sponsor was. We had an oil sponsor come up last night and did a case of oil to every winner that had their sticker on the car. And for the life of me, I can't remember what it was. I was going to try to write it down. I haven't had a chance to make any notes on anything that we did.
Your memory is gone.
Yeah, and I know. It's shot because I was barely trying to get through last night. I don't know. One of these summer colds and the throat's all sore and the heat.
Oh, no. Yeah, you sound a little tired.
Hey, you do sound tired. I don't know why.
Huh?
You sound a little tired. Yeah.
Yeah.
How about Maxima?
That would be the one. Maxima oil.
What would you do without Brittany? You know, you better buy her a lemonade next time you see her.
Maybe she can get a case of oil or a tire.
She can just do this full time for me. She just needs to do it full time.
Yeah, she does.
She's the best.
I know.
I think the school district would be a little upset, though.
No, it's only Sunday for 15 minutes. My goodness.
Oh, that's right.
She's got all summer to enjoy this.
Yeah, she's not. I mean,
all summer.
Hey, she's critiquing us, so she might as well call in or come in. I mean, hello.
Yeah, well, sooner or later it's going to be SEMA time again, and then she'll come in and do 3 hours with me, and then you'll go off in the middle of winter again.
Yeah, you guys like doing it without me.
Yeah.
SEMA is a fun one to go to. I've been to that one before. So, yeah, Maximum Racing Oil showed up at the track last night and offered a case to even our junior drivers. So I think they handed out like 9 cases of oil last night between every main event winner because, you know, some of them we have 2 classes like our ponies. We had a pro and a stock pony. But they had Maxima oil stickers on the side of the car. That's your contingency, and you win a case. So
I think that's a pretty cool little promo right there. Because up to this point, I'd never heard of Maxima oil in my life.
Really?
Nope.
Great oil.
Yeah.
Good product.
Is it only for race cars?
No, you can put it in your street car.
It's just a great oil. I mean, if you're looking for any for race car or for street performance.
Yeah, if you've got a car that the engine's been built, it's really a really good oil.
Is it a synthetic or is it a dinosaur?
They have different brands and different brands.
They got regular motor oil, synthetic.
All right, because I have to use dinosaur in the RX-8.
And by the way, I got yelled at for saying that the 3 boys were chasing.
Well, there was a jealous boyfriend,
Brittany.
I'm sure.
Her boyfriend's not jealous. He's a great guy. Are you kidding? He understands. Plus, it's racing.
A PO'd boyfriend.
Oh, please. Tell him to, grow up. She's as true blue to that guy as the sun comes up in the morning. So, yeah. No jokes allowed on Racer Radio. I'm only kidding.
Racer Radio.
So when's the next race?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
I don't even have a calendar. So.
That's all right.
Well, it's July 28th.
July 28th, 2 weeks.
I have the calendar. Well, okay, we're not doing the celebrity race, or we are doing the celebrity
No, we're not doing it.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Wait. Back the truck up. We are still doing the celebrity race.
Well, I haven't heard anything. I got no dates for KUSI. I got no response from anybody.
Well, I won't be around next weekend, so
we'll
have to figure out what we're going to do. We still have 3 cars for sure, so we're going to do probably, we have 3 celebrities. 3 celebrities we're going to do.
All right, cool.
Have racing. So we have 3 cars, and if we get more, we get more.
There you go.
I will try and see if I can get someone to get a hold of you or touch with you and see if we can do something about...
KUSI is going to be tough because... I'm already in the middle of August.
So they can call in here.
Well, yeah, they can talk on radio. Hey, I got to let you go. Break time.
Okay, get some rest,
right,
dude.
Go take a nap.
Get some rest.
All right, folks.
We have a Facebook page. Don't forget to go there if you want to get some race info. I posted video last night from Paris, for instance.
Good.
And we also have a Facebook page for You Ought to Know.
That's right. And don't forget carcentric.net.
Right.
You can find us, send us messages if you have questions or you want us to cover your race event, all right here on AM 1170.
Well, and also, if you want to listen to us on iHeartRadio, we are an iHeartRadio station.
That's right.
If you can't get us on every Sunday from 1 to 4. So,
there you go.
Check us out.
All right. Thanks, kid. Good playing with you today.
You too.
Right here on AM 1170.
The Answer.
Just sing a song and bring the sunny weather. Happy trails to you till we meet again. Some trails are...
Racer Radio on AM 1170 The Answer is sponsored by Love Radio Network.